everybody, it's Heather from Living the Pie Life. I am doing this quick Happy Thanksgiving video to show you how to make sure your pies are super delicious today. If your pie has been frozen, hopefully you took it out and put it in the fridge last night. If you didn't, you can go ahead and take it out of the freezer now and let it kind of come to room temperature-ish before you do this next step. I tell everybody, and it's true, I end up eating frozen pies for Thanksgiving every year. So here are all my pies that were previously frozen that I'm going to be serving to my guests tonight. I actually have a lemon icebox pie, which I took out of the freezer and just put in my fridge last night, and it's going to be ready to go by mealtime. I'm actually going to just put this back in the fridge. This is served cold out of the fridge, but do not reheat a cold pie. For people who froze the Thanksgiving pies, this applies to the key lime. Do not bake the key lime. Just take it out of your freezer, put it in your fridge, leave it there till you serve it, good to go. So this is gonna go back in my fridge. And then I have a pecan pie, a southern pumpkin praline pie, and an apple caramel crumb pie. So these had been in my freezer and now I put them in my fridge last night. And they're coming out of my fridge today. And they are really not frozen anymore, but they're still pretty darn cold, and that's fine. I'm just gonna put each one on a lined baking sheet. Like so. And like so. So now I have 3 pies in a row on baking sheets ready to go into my oven. So the instructions say 325. That's really if you don't have a convection oven. I have a convection oven. So my convection oven is set to 300. I'm just going to take each of these pies and put them in the oven for about 10 minutes and then I'll check back with you. Hi everybody, it's me. It's been 10 minutes and I've taken my pies out of the oven. I'm looking at them now to see if they're kind of done. They could totally be done. They're pretty hot on the outside. They're soft. One thing is the apple pies are super dense, and you're probably, why is she, how can she pick it up? I don't have any feeling in my fingers anymore. This pie is not nearly as hot as the others too, because it was thicker and denser and colder. So it's warm to the touch most definitely, but if I stick my finger in it, I can feel it's still cold inside. So as far as I'm concerned, this one's not quite done. I'm gonna stick this one in for like 7 more minutes. These guys could totally be done, except I kind of like my pies extra crispy, so I'm going to stick them in for like 3 more minutes. So I will check back with you in just a little bit. Okay, y'all. Now my pies are done. So I put these in for 3 more minutes, and they're really warm. They're super crispy on the bottom. I can feel a crackle when I touch them. Same here. Kind of crackly on the bottom. My apple pie is done. You really you want it to be warm, you want it to be crispy on the outside, but you don't want to recook the apples. So at this point, I'm pretty happy with it. It's just warmed through, the crust is crispy, good to go. Now you may notice that I'm doing all of this before noon. We're not eating at noon, we're eating at like 5. But I am a big believer in you heat up the pies early when there's room in the oven, and then just let them sit at room temperature. And then you can serve them at room temperature, or you can heat them ever so slightly before you serve them. I personally don't like hot pie. I like room temperature to ever slightly more than room temperature pie. Cold pie for an apple pie or a pecan pie or a southern pumpkin praline pie, bad, very bad. You don't want it to be cold, but room temperature or slightly above room temperature is perfect. So my pies are done. They came out of the freezer, and now they're gonna be perfect on my Thanksgiving table. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We are so thankful to be included in your celebrations, and have a great one and a great nap this afternoon. So I know I will. All right, y'all, we'll talk to you later. Bye.